even though you've fallen down 7 times, get up and go again. You're gonna rise. Give it another try. Give it another shot. When we'd go downtown Toronto to skateboard, I used to break a board a week or every other week. Partly because I wasn't landing on the board properly, but also because I was always trying to jump downstairs, jump over gaps, try different tricks, and I was learning, I was growing, right? And so I'd break boards. And it came to the point when we would go downtown because we were filming something and I wanted to get a certain trick on videotape, okay? And sometimes we get kicked out by security. And I get frustrated, like, oh, I want to get this trick, you know what I mean? I really want to get this trick on film. This is my dream. And we would run up there, and I'm not trying to tell you break the law or anything like that, but, you know, we run up. I'd say, hey, buddy, get the camera ready. I'm going to run up there, try and do the trick, and then we're going to run out of there, you know? And sometimes I'd nail it. A lot of times I wouldn't get it, you know? I'd be like, oh, I missed it this time. And I'd be trying, or we'd get to a spot, and we wouldn't get kicked out for a really long time. But then I'd break a board, and then we'd have to go all the way home. And like, we're downtown Toronto, we're gonna take a train ride, or we're gonna walk to the station, and so it was really frustrating. And so I would start bringing a backup board, man. And I'd start screwing that thing together and putting on another board. I don't care, I broke the board. And I'll never forget, I broke a board. I did this kickflip over this water gap, and my board just snapped. I landed on it, snapped right in half. And then I started putting another board together, and then I did the trick. I remember, I think we did this in Japan as well. When I was in Japan, I brought an extra board. And what can you take from this? Well, in life, things are gonna break. Things aren't going to work out. Do you have a backup? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have a contingency plan? Are you prepared to pivot when things don't work right? You know, coming from the music industry, sometimes a certain song won't work, something won't work. In business, sometimes things just don't work. Are you just gonna go throw in the towel and go, oh, they closed the door, it didn't work out? Or are you gonna pivot, try something else? Or do you have a backup? Do you have an extra so you can stay in the game? Do you have reserves? You know, that's why you gotta keep renewing your spirit, keep pumping yourself up, keep encouraging for when things break, when things go wrong, because they will. And I've heard this analogy so many times. When a boxer gets in the ring, he knows he's gonna get hit. You know, a lot of guys, when we would drive all across America, Canada, you know, flat tires would happen. That's why you have a spare, the unexpected, you know. So I'm not telling you to expect things to go wrong. That's definitely not what I'm saying, but I want you to be prepared so you can stay in this fight for the long term and be realistic that, look, sometimes things are going to go wrong, you know? Things are going to go wrong sometimes. They're not always going to work out. And you need to just keep fighting. You need to keep fighting and bring your backup so you can stay in the game and win this fight, my friends. I want you to win this fight. I hope that inspired you today. I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. You're gonna run.